What if I told you that the biggest secret to making real money online has nothing to do with growing an audience? In fact, what if the individuals who avoided all of that in the first place were the ones making the real money? I know, that sounds awkward. We've all been given instructions to be successful by showing our face, becoming a brand, or investing years in creating followers. The formula that everyone follows is show up consistently, share your story, and eventually people will buy from you because they know and like you. But what if that's completely different? What if the most successful businesses on the web aren't based on personality at all, but relies on anonymity? What if hiding your face can give you an advantage? So, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how this is accomplished. First, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a real faceless company making more than $40,000 a month and walk you through it step by step. Then I'll show you a few more examples in completely different niches. So you know, this is not some one-time thing going on here, it's something anyone can replicate. So let's get started. The very first business I must name is called Ted's Woodworking. On the base level, it is just straightforward. They are selling a massive library of 16,000 woodwork designs for $67. That is all. No branding, no YouTube, no live teaching founder, just a single digital product. But here's where it gets interesting. Ted's Woodworking doesn't spend years building an audience or trying to go viral. Instead, they rely on a marketplace called ClickBank. If you're not familiar with ClickBank, here's how it works. People list their digital products on the platform and does affiliate marketing. Thus, partners find a product that suits their audience, market it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or email. And when a consumer buys through their referral link, they earn a commission. Ted's Woodworking used this formula like no one ever could. Instead of trying to build their own audience from scratch, they created a helpful product, those 16,000 templates, and let the partners carry the load. And the numbers were shocking. Ted's sales page was pulling in between 200,000 to 300,000 visitors per month, almost all affiliate traffic. That traffic got converted to sales, and the numbers are insane. Let's assume they received an average of 250,000 visitors per month. If only 1% purchased, that's 2,500 sales. At $67 per sale, that's $167,000 per month in revenue. Now here's the interesting part. Ted's Woodworking gives its affiliates a whole 75% commission. That means that the majority of that money goes straight into the pockets of the people promoting it. Even after compensating the affiliates though, Ted's Woodworking still made $40K to $80K in profit every single month. Think about it. Tens of thousands of net profit and no need to build an audience. This is where the weirdness comes in. The founder of Woodworking, Ted McGrath, is an entire fabrication. He doesn't exist. He isn't filmed on camera ever. Instead, it's plain old AI voiceover over stock woodworking footage. No personal history, no heartfelt speech about a life spent woodworking. Just a faceless, robotic sales pitch aimed at one thing, the product and the problem it solves. And the truth is, customers don't care. They're not buying Ted's life story. They're buying 16,000 plans that solve their problem. This proves something massive. You don't need to be the face of your business. You don't need to be charismatic. You don't need to be a storyteller. You don't need to spend 2 years producing content. With today's technology, AI can do the entire job from writing it, to recording it, to building the graphics. Almost everything. So now you may ask, but who is Ted? The answer is no one. He's a fictional marketing person, and that didn't stop the company from earning millions of dollars over the years. And do you know what? That's pure genius. Because fame can be sophisticating sometimes. Being online 24/7, always being in the public eye, your personal life becomes public property. Now, don't misunderstand, being known has its perks. But there's something extremely appealing about making good money without being noticed. And that's exactly what businesses like Ted's Woodworking discovered. And it isn't just them. Let's take Zinni Studio, another faceless one. Zinni is a persona developed by an AI on YouTube and is teaching users how to develop faceless YouTube channels. The author never appeared on camera, nobody even knows their name, and they're generating over $16,000 a month with their product. Again, the lesson is straightforward. Branding and expertise are not here what is demanded. It's the solution. Nobody cares who is behind it as long as it works. TED's solutions solve the problem of accessing beginner-friendly woodworking templates. Zinni solves the problem of how to create profitable faceless YouTube channels. That's what customers literally pay for. Now, here's where this gets crazy from current perspective. Years ago, creating something like 16,000 woodworking plans would have taken decades of hands-on experience. You'd have to test every project and write detailed instructions. It would be a lifetime's worth of work. But today, with specialized AI software, you can mix knowledge of experts worldwide and make it a product in hours. You're not generating new knowledge, you're shaping existing know-how into a clear, actionable solution. Take Google as an example. Google did not create the internet. They simply organized the information that already existed so people could get it instantly. That's exactly what you can do with AI nowadays. Identify a problem, collect existing solutions, organize them, and market it as a product. And people will pay for the convenience. Well, maybe you're thinking TED's woodworking was an accident. But no, there are thousands of examples proving this works in different industries. Take Cyberflow Academy, for example. It's a cybersecurity training program that teaches about hacking concepts. No personal brand, just a presentation by an AI voice. And with over 400 paying members paying $29 a month, it's collecting around $12,000 a month, or $145K a year. Then there's How to Print Money on Fiverr 2, a $90 course on freelancing tips. Several dozen members, more than $5,000 in revenue. No face needed again. And under $450K, an investment property guide. Over 300 members for $35 a month, which translates into around $11,000 a month. I can continue and provide some additional examples, but the trend is clear. This model works. So the question is, how do you actually assemble one yourself? The thing is, it's simpler than most people think. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need 3 fundamental things: a problem to solve, find a pain that people are struggling with right now, a clear solution. Use AI tools and existing knowledge to wrap up a solution, a means of distribution. That can be affiliates, platforms like ClickBank, or places where your audience already gathers. Everything else, including writing, video editing, voiceovers, can be automated. Entry barriers have never been lower. I've been studying online businesses for years, and when I look at this model, I always feel 2 things. First, admiration. It's just a plain, beautiful system. No need for celebrity, no need for content generation. Just solve a problem, package it, and ship it. Second, excitement. Not for the ones already doing it, they're set. But for people like you, discovering this right now. Because you're early enough to take advantage before the market becomes overcrowded. And don't for a moment believe the tools aren't already here. Require scripts? AI will do them. Need videos? AI will produce them. Don't want to be on camera? AI will take care of it. All of the pieces of the puzzle are available today. So the issue isn't whether you can. Regular people are already doing it. The issue is whether you're going to do it now or keep waiting while other people build the life you want. As we move into next year, you've got a choice. You can go into 2026 as someone who finally got started, who built an anonymous company making money without ever showing up in the papers, or you can look back and wish you had. Either way, it is a choice. And just remember, I'm rooting for you.